ladies and gentlemen of the international media, I've been told by the military that they're ready for today's briefing. So please welcome onto the stage Head Prefect, General Tubby Schwarzkopf, and School Captain, Lieutenant Colonel Stinky Neil.
Thank you very much. Now, as I'm sure many of you are already aware, at the beginning of this school term, the territory of the first form, known as the Sand Pit, was forcibly occupied by the second form. At that time, a deadline for unconditional withdrawal was set, and sanctions were put in place limiting the supply of sherbies, mint leaves, and other confectionery. However, these sanctions have had limited effect due to the ability of the second form to buy Soviet-made cheese sticks from the tuck shop. Therefore, when the deadline for unconditional withdrawal elapsed at morning playtime last Wednesday, the combined forces of the Form 3 coalition were deployed around the Sand Pit perimeter, and as of 0500 hours this morning a.m., the initial offensive strike was launched by the crack Form 3A lacrosse team. Operation Sandstorm has begun. Thank you. We'll take your questions.
General! Yep. Wolf Blitzer, CNN. Sorry about the name. General, the Form 2ers have said that they are willing to use stink bombs if provoked. Does this concern you?
Yeah, well, stink or no stink, we get a bomb in our hands, and that's a very serious problem. However, I don't feel the second formers have the technology to marry the stink to the bomb. I don't think they can do that. But what does concern us is the state of the sandpit area. When we arrived at the top oval, it was littered with bikes. Some of them still had their wheels spinning. Somebody had drawn dicks in all the history books. Someone had even done pee-pee on the high jump bags. It was a mess. Yeah.
General. Yeah, Matt Quartermain, Geelong Advertiser. Nevertheless, General, there have been reports of retaliatory bombing by the second formers. Could you comment?
Yeah, we're getting incoming projectiles of a conventional nature, mostly pine cones and medium-range Yannis. But we are intercepting these with our new Prefect missile. Now, the Prefect is a missile which looks like an ordinary student. It behaves like an ordinary student. It's only distinguishable by its brown nose cone. And it is quite unique in the way that it sucks up to its target.
Joe Bugner, Philomena's World Travel Gazette. Could you tell me, now that the nearby girls' school has been drawn into the conflict, how do you intend to counter girls' germs?
Yeah, girls' germs, very serious problem indeed. If girls' germs are released into the atmosphere, a victim will start behaving in a number of ways. He may start acting weak. He may start collecting swap cards, pressing flowers. He may lose a little coordination in ball handling skills. Some victims have even been known to clean up their room without provocation. To counter this, we apply a gas mask like so and repeat the phrase, girls' germs, no returns. Girls' germs, no returns.
General, Thurston Howell III, Gilligan's Island Gazette. Lovey, can you tell me about the effect that this conflict will be having on the proposed trip by the Form 2ers to the Grampians at the end of the year?
For operational reasons, we're not at liberty to comment on any sortie to the Grampians or any other location where there may be rope swings and pony rides available, be it Wilson's Promontory or Sovereign Hill. Next question, please.
Fred Nile, the Christ on a Bike Pictorial Gazette and Gun Magazine. Now, how does the coalition plan to defend itself in the event of verbal attacks, such as "Ink Pink, you stink"?
Well, Fred, we expect to employ Operation Twinkle Twinkle, whereby what you say is what you are. It is also possible now to jam the incoming signal. We have a new jamming method developed by Lieutenant Colonel Neil. We're going to demonstrate our jamming method. Yeah.
Liar! You're
Not listening. What you say is what you are. Quite safe.
General!
Yeah.
Dulcie Bowling, new idea.
Nice magazine.
General, can you please give us some idea of the technological capabilities of your weapons you'll be using?
Yeah, Dulce, sure. We will be, of course, using choppers. We may be using some Malvern Star dragsters. And our main weapon will continue to be our A1 BMX stealth bike. This is a very quiet bike. It has no bells, no mud guards. It's so quiet you can't hear it coming. No way, he answered.
You're going to see us using a range of weapons in the field. These weapons will include the Kropek, also the Chinese burn. You'll see the corker, the horsey bite affecting the leg above the knee. Also a new range of weapons such as the bum stinger, the ear flick. My personal favorite at the moment is the nipple cripple, which is tissue. But our standard weapon in the field will continue to be the wedgie. And this has a devastating effect on the crack troops.
General!
That guy there.
Stevie Wonder, musician news. Sorry, General, could you give your opinion of the leader of the second formers, please?
Not only is he a poser and a dauber, but he is a crater face, a thunderbum, and he is a copycat from Ballarat.